Hi, this is Shashank. I'm a solutions engineer with Zoom, and today we'll be doing some demonstration around Power Pack, which is an add-on for Zoom Phone. So this demonstration is actually a lab exercise, but also these are live requirements from one of our customers, and they have shared the requirements where they want to know if a call came into a call queue, how many calls were missed, how many agents did not answer, how many agents opted out of the call queue. Maybe they went for a break or a coffee. So they want analytics and metrics around that. If the call was hung up even before ringing, if it was a short abandon or a long abandon, and if agents were available and even if they did not pick. So all the metrics around those requirements, how many attempts were made. Um, so pretty much that's what we'll be testing today. So this will be two-part demonstration. This meeting will be recorded first of all, where I'll be making the calls and I'll show you how it lands on the desktop agent, the Power Pack widget, and also on the browser. So I have two agents signed up on two different endpoints. And in the second part of this demo or lab exercise, however you call it, we will analyze the reports, right? So right now you're seeing my call queues. We'll just take Zoomineer helpline as an example. I've assigned two numbers on it, a UK number and a US a toll-free number. We'll be using the UK number for testing. And I'll just go back and quickly check the wait period for the caller inside the call queue. So I've set this for all hours, basically Monday to Friday. There's a greeting prompt in there. Uh, the call distribution is group rotating. So it will simultaneously ring and rotate between the groups. But let me make this simultaneously ring all members. And the maximum wait time for a caller is 1 minute. So let's reduce that to 30 seconds. We'll probably be making 2 or 3 test calls. We'll also see the live dashboard, the call queue analytics, and things around that, right? So I'll just make a note of the number as well. It is +442081634396. So I have that here on my phone, and I'll just bring up my VDI. So I'm logged into the PWA Progressive Web App. The account is Wayne, and over here I'm logged in with Paul on my Zoom desktop client. I have the widget going on here. So I'll just make, before I make a test call, let's first ensure that I'm configured to receive the calls. And if I minimize this on the browser for Wayne, perfect. So both agents are available to pick the calls. I'll now go ahead and make the test call. So I heard the greeting prompt and I see that the call is coming through on both the agents. Let's just let it ring for now. So the idea is basically we want this call to be missed totally. So I heard there's no one available to take the call. So it gave me a beep to record the voicemail. I did not leave it. But yeah, let's make the second test call again. And this time I'll pick it. I'll pick it from my Power Pack agent, from Paul's. Okay, so the call is coming again. I will now pick it up from here. So this call is being recorded. As you can see, the settings were set to automatic recording. And as soon as the call was established, you can see it started to record on its own. I can transfer this call. Let me transfer this call to Wayne. Right. So now Wayne's web app Zoom phone is ringing. I'll just pick it up. It tells that Paul is transferring the call to him. And now I'm connected to Wayne. So it's okay. I'll let it record for a while. And I'm getting double audio feedback. I'll just hang up the call. So I've hung up the call now, and I'm now back on the wallpaper. So that was a quick test of call transferring. Let's again make a test call, but this time I'll simply hang it up even before it rings the agents. That's the third kind of test. I'm calling again. So it tells me please stay on the call while it connects, and I will hang up now. I immediately hung up. It did not even ring anybody. But I did hear the greeting prompt, right? So it is still a test. And we'll make one more test this time. I'll call, but it will ring on the agents. Uh, I think before we test that, let us opt out actually. So if Paul is an agent and Paul wants to take a break maybe, so he will just toggle out of all the call queues, and we have to select an opt out reason. So let's say Paul is going for a meal break, probably 15-20 minutes. He'll be away, right? Wayne is still in the call queue, right? So we'll just expect him to pick it up, and let's make a test call. So I heard the greeting prompt, and now it only rings on the web app, right? So this is totally silent right now. So Paul's desktop client is not even ringing, right? So I'll just hang it up now from my phone. So it rang, but the caller hung up. Okay. Now let's make Wayne unavailable as well. And I'm gonna make a call again. So I heard the greeting prompt. So I heard, we are sorry, there's no one available to take the call. I leave a voicemail. Hi, this side Shashank. I tried connecting with the Zoom helpline. I had some inquiries to make. I hope I get a call back. Thank you and have a nice day. So I now hung up. Uh, you probably can't see, but I made like 5 test calls from 1:13 p.m. to 1:18 p.m. and we tested a bunch of scenarios. Um, yeah, and I think one thing which we did not test was showing you the wallboard on how that looks like when the call comes in. So I'll show you the real-time call queue analytics as well. So first, let's put Wayne again back in the available mode. Let's make Paul in the available mode as well. He's now done having his meals. He's back on his seat. He can pick the calls. And let's make a test call one more time. Yeah, there we go. Okay, the call came through. It is ringing. And while it's ringing, let's go to analytics and reports because the supervisor also has a Power Pack license. And maybe he wants to see the real-time wallboard analytics. So we can see there's a call in the queue, right? Which is waiting to be picked up, right? So, so that is a wallboard functionality that we provide you with the Power Pack license. And you can also project this on a separate monitor for better visibility. In part two, we'll now analyze the reports.